Hello, everybody, and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mehr from Trade with Precision. So, the latest non-farm payroll numbers released on Friday revealed that employers in the US cut more jobs than expected last month. That saw the market trimming expectation of a Fed rate increase while sending the S&P 500 into all-time highs. So what I want to start here is with the chart of the weekly on the S&P, and we can see that we were going sideways. We were consolidating underneath the level of 7,600. Now, for the previous week, we had a strong bullish rejection candle, a break above it this week, and a break above this level of 7,600, also confirming the continuation of an uptrend on this time frame. The moving averages 10, 20, 50 all fanning or in the correct order for an uptrend, and we are flat to converge on the momentum indicators. A quick look here on the monthly. We are in a continuation of a long-term uptrend. We have the moving averages here 10, 20, 50 fanning and in the correct order for an uptrend with convergence on the momentum indicators. We pull back close to the averages. We haven't touched them, and now we're moving away. So a quick look here on the daily chart, and we can see this sharp move from this low to a higher high, breaking along the way the level of 7,500 and 7,600. We also now have the moving averages on the daily chart in the correct order for an uptrend, and also convergence on this break on the momentum indicators. So what I'm looking for is a bit of a pullback to release some of this very strong buying pressure and a continuation of this long-term uptrend. Now, there's two levels that I'm looking at. The first level, and this is a shallow pullback, is into the 7,600. That was the breakout level that we've seen there also on the weekly. The second level, and this is the lower level, is the 7,500. I like the touches on the way down. I like the fast comeback into this level, a small touch and a break above it. So a pullback into either of these levels, a sign that the buyers are coming back into the market, is what I'm looking for a continuation of this move. Next, I'd like to take a look at the chart of gold, and I want to start here on the weekly chart. Now, the weekly is still in a downtrend, clear series of lower highs and lower lows. What I like about this weekly chart is we can see we consolidated for a while in and around the level and the round number of 4,000. This is quite a level on this market. We tried for a couple of weeks to break below it and each time rejected. Then for last week, we've broke sharply above this consolidation and the level of 4,200. And if we'll have a quick look here on the monthly chart, we can see that the monthly simply pull back into the buy zone, that area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. We are still in an uptrend on the monthly chart, and we could see a continuation of this move. But first, I would like to see some confirmation that the buyers are now taking over. So if we'll take a look here on the daily chart, we can see the sharp and strong move that broke above the 4,200 level. But now we're coming into the 4,400 level, and we can see we had a couple of touches at that level in the past, most significantly this area that managed to push to a lower low. So what I'd like to see first is the market breaking through that level of 4,400, clearing this area, and then looking for a pullback to test the 4,200 from above. Then I'll be looking for signs that the buyers are returning into the market after that pullback, such as a bullish candle in the area of the buy zone, and I'll be looking for a continuation of the overall monthly higher time frame trend. Now, another index that broke into an all-time high is Germany 40, and here on the weekly chart, we can see the sharp break and a move to a higher high and an all-time high. We also have the moving averages 10, 20, 50 in the correct order for an uptrend now. And we have conversion on the momentum indicators. We also have overextension, meaning quite a distance between where price action sits right now and the moving averages. Now, if we take a look here on the daily chart, though, we can see that that push over here to that higher high resulted in two quite equal touches at that top level. And if we take a look even further at that area on the 4 hours, we can see the touches quite clear and also quite precise. And if we look at the momentum indicators, we can see the divergence that is coming in. So market is making somewhat equal highs and the momentum indicators are making quite strong lower highs. That could indicate a potential pullback and a deeper pullback in the context of this time frame. So I am watching this market quite closely, but we need to note that here, unlike the S&P 500, we already created a level of resistance at that top area. Happy trading, everyone. Bye for now.